Ever lay awake at night pondering if goats, yes, the cute bleeding animals, are real? I know, it sounds far-fetched, right? How could these adorable creatures with their soft fur and playful antics possibly be anything other than what they appear to be? But bear with me as we dive deep into the rabbit hole of the goat conspiracy. Across the globe, goats are widely accepted as a reality. They're a staple on farms, a common sight in petting zoos, and let's not forget the stars of countless viral internet videos. But what if I told you that all of this is just an elaborate ruse? The theory, as wild as it may sound, is this: goats aren't real. They're not the innocent, bleeding animals we've been led to believe. Instead, they're a fabrication, a creation of the lizard people. Yes, you heard that right, the lizard people. Those mythical creatures that are said to live among us, controlling the world from the shadows. Now you might be asking, what possible evidence could there be to support such a claim? Well, let's start with the eyes. Have you ever looked into a goat's eyes? If you have, you'll know that they're not like ours. They're not round, but rectangular. And who else is said to have rectangular pupils? You guessed it, the lizard people. And it doesn't stop there. Have you ever noticed how goats are able to survive in virtually any climate, much like a reptile? Or how about the fact that they can eat just about anything, similar to the omnivorous diet of many lizards? These are just a few of the many coincidences that suggest that goats might not be as they appear. Could it be that our entire understanding of goats is a carefully constructed lie? Stick around as we delve further into this goat conspiracy. Dive deeper into the rabbit hole, or should we say, the lizard hole. Now let's rattle the cage of convention and explore the curious conspiracy surrounding the enigmatic lizard people. These supposed reptilian overlords are believed to be the puppet masters of our world, pulling the strings from the shadows. And their connection to goats? Well, that just might surprise you. For centuries, whispers have circulated about these lizard people. Thought to be shape-shifting, cold-blooded creatures, they're allegedly the masterminds behind world events, manipulating everything from politics to pop culture. But how do our unsuspecting goats fit into this grand scheme? Here's where things get interesting. Lizard people are known for their love of mountainous terrain, much like, you guessed it, goats. These nimble creatures are well adapted to rocky landscapes, a trait they curiously share with our reptilian friends. But the connection doesn't stop there. Legend has it, the lizard people possess a unique fascination with these agile animals. Some even suggest they've used their advanced technology to create the perfect mountain companion, the goat. Can you believe that? A world where your friendly neighborhood goat is actually a product of an ancient reptilian civilization. But why goats, you might ask? Well, consider this. Goats have always been symbols of independence and resilience. By creating goats, the lizard people could be sending a cryptic message to humanity. A reminder of our own tenacity and strength in the face of adversity. Or maybe they just really like goats. As we journey through these winding paths of speculation, we find ourselves tangled in a web of intrigue and absurdity. The world of conspiracy theories is a labyrinth of endless possibilities, where fact and fiction blur, and nothing is as it seems. Could the connection between goats and lizard people be more than just a coincidence? As we delve deeper into this mystery, we invite you to keep an open mind. After all, truth can often be stranger than fiction. Ever notice something off about the goats you see on TV? Well, here's a mind-bender for you. Have you ever stopped to consider that these seemingly innocent creatures might not be real at all? Yes, you heard that right. The goats you see frolicking around on your screen may very well be a clever illusion. A ruse orchestrated by none other than the lizard people themselves. Now, you may be wondering how such a grand deception could be possible. The answer lies in the cutting-edge world of technology. The lizard people, with their advanced knowledge, have harnessed the power of holography. Think about it. Advancements in holographic technology have made it possible to project realistic three-dimensional images that are almost indistinguishable from the real thing. Imagine this tech in the hands of the lizard people, projecting images of goats wherever they please, fooling us all into believing in their existence. And it's not just holography. The illusion extends to the digital realm as well. With the power of deep fakes and artificial intelligence, these crafty reptilians can create convincing images and videos of goats. They can mimic their bleats, their movements, even their interactions with the environment. All of this to maintain the facade of the goat's existence. But why goats, you may ask? Well, goats have a certain innocent appeal, don't they? They're harmless, lovable creatures, the perfect cover for the lizard people's intricate web of deception. By focusing our attention on these adorable, imaginary animals, they divert our eyes from the real issues, the real conspiracies. So the next time you're watching a video of a cute goat prancing around on your screen, take a moment to question what you're seeing. Is it a real living creature, or is it the product of advanced technology, a grand illusion masterminded by the lizard people? So next time you see a goat on TV, ask yourself, is it real or just an illusion? If goats aren't real, then what's the truth, you may ask? Well, strap in, because the answer might just ruffle your feathers, or should I say, scales. Let's start with the basics. Goats, or what we believe to be goats, are especially known for their exceptional mountain climbing skills, right? But have you ever stopped to consider why? It's not their hooves or their balance or their determination. No, it's their lizard-like agility. That's right, you heard it here first. These so-called goats are in fact just lizard people showcasing their extraordinary dexterity. And there's more. Have you ever noticed how goats can eat virtually anything, just like the omnivorous reptiles? Coincidence? I think not. It's just another piece of the puzzle sliding into place. Now let's talk about the goat eyes. Those horizontally rectangular pupils that are so often associated with goats are, in reality, a trait seen in reptiles. Those eerie, alien-like eyes are a clear giveaway, a slip-up in the lizard people's disguise. Ever heard of the fainting goats, those goats that freeze up and topple over when they're scared? That's not a genetic quirk, it's a malfunction in the lizard people's goat simulation. It's like when your computer freezes up because it's running too many programs. The lizard people sometimes just can't handle the goat software. And let's not forget the goat's notorious bleeding. It's not a call or a form of communication. It's a failed attempt at replicating human speech. You've seen those videos of goats that sound like they're yelling human words, haven't you? Well, that's just the lizard people trying to communicate with us and failing hilariously. So next time you see a goat, take a closer look. Is it really a goat or a cleverly disguised lizard person? The world is full of mysteries, and this is one of the most intriguing ones. So perhaps the goat you thought you knew is just a lizard in disguise. Let's tie up the loose ends of this mind-boggling conspiracy. In the last few minutes, we've taken a deep dive into the murky waters of the goat conspiracy. We've followed the breadcrumbs, and they've led us to some truly astonishing revelations. Firstly, we've uncovered that goats, as we know them, are not real. Our investigation has found that these seemingly innocent farm animals are nothing but a carefully crafted illusion, an elaborate ruse. A ruse orchestrated by none other than the elusive lizard people. We've delved into the labyrinthine connection between these two seemingly unconnected entities. Starting with the baffling question of why the lizard people would need to create goats, we've stumbled upon a complex web of deception, a web that has been spun to distract and mislead us from the truth. We've explored the intricate technology used by the lizard people to create this illusion. The use of cutting-edge holography and advanced artificial intelligence has enabled them to craft a creature that is almost indistinguishable from the real thing. They've been so successful in their deception that the illusion of goats has infiltrated our everyday lives. But why goats, you may ask? Well, the answer lies in the simplicity and innocence of these creatures. Who would ever suspect a goat? They're the perfect cover, the perfect decoy, the perfect distraction from the lizard people's true intentions. In our quest for truth, we've also unearthed the vast network of misinformation spread by the lizard people. They've infiltrated our media, our governments, and our society, all in an effort to perpetuate the goat illusion. But now, we're on to them. We've seen through their deception. So next time you encounter a goat, remember, things aren't always as they seem. The truth is often hidden in plain sight, disguised under the guise of the ordinary. And in this case, it's hidden under the woolly coat of a goat, or rather the illusion of one. Keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep seeking the truth. Because the truth, as they say, is stranger than fiction.